YoVC, what's up? Bob here. Welcome to Vinyl Finds on the Bob Bradley YouTube channel. This is number 103. That's right, folks. Number 103. I found some records this week, and we're going to get into them right now. Coming in hot on Jazz Horizons, Ken Nordine and the Fred Katz Group. That's right, Word Jazz. This is a fantastically clean copy of this record. I paid $25 for it. It plays perfectly. Look how awesome this cover is. I love this cover so much, and this one is super clean. I have always had this old burnt up one just around in the room just because I love the cover so much, and this thing barely plays. G plus would be describing this very kindly. That's it. This one, probably VG+++. Ken Nordine has a very low, luxurious voice, and he's just putting out these cool little stories while the Fred Katz band plays awesome arrangements behind it. They have, some cool little jazz tunes going, and Ken is just laying out these little stories and stuff. This is a great sounding record, really common among record collectors. And I'm really happy to have found it. I did pay kind of at the top of the scale for it, but it's not like it's crazy expensive or anything. There is a sequel to this called The Son of Word Jazz, and someday I hope to find it. But this is really cool and brings to mind something else that I would like to talk about. Yes. Sometimes in the comments, a gentleman named Rocky O will leave some comments about the video. And he sent me this record, Fertility's Last Request. This is kind of a spoken word record. Sometimes Rocky speaks, sometimes he sings, sometimes there's harmonica. It's always in like a live situation with like trains and cars and city sounds and things of that nature. There's a bunch of different tracks, if you will, on this record with all sorts of wild stuff. This is a really cool piece of work from Rocky O. Had it pressed on vinyl, and he sent it to me. Here's the back of the record, yeah. I've been waiting for the perfect time to bring this record up, and this was it. So, thanks, Rocky. And if you guys see Rocky O in the comments, say hello. Recorded at Inglewood Cliffs, 1965. Wes Montgomery's Bumpin', that's right. This is a commonly found record, usually for cheap. I paid $8 for this one, and it's in really great shape. I mean, this is near mint, I would say. On the black Verve label, this is a fantastic listen. All the songs are really pleasing to the ear. There's tons of sounds on here because there's strings and percussion, and Wes doing his thing. He's playing all of his octaves, and he's got that big, beautiful jazz guitar tone. He's a straight up virtuoso. People see this record around a lot. I've heard people joke about it, but it's a really worthwhile pickup, especially for the price. These Verve titles are going up. They're reissuing them left and right, and the original pressings, there's only one direction they're going to go. And you see Verve stuff all the time, so pick it up. Let's get into something a little bit different here. Original master recording, Los Lobos, By the Light of the Moon. That's right, a Mofi record. Found this at the comic book shop. They were blowing it out, 20 bucks. Couldn't believe it. It's near mint. It's beautiful, by the way. Typical Mofi label. Los Lobos, the sound of California. Kind of a roots band, roots rock, blues influence for sure. David Hidalgo, Caesar, dual guitar, Assault, that's right. They play fantastic blues guitar. Tone for miles and miles. I've seen Los Lobos a number of times. David and Caesar on the Experience Hendrix tour multiple times. So generally when I see a Los Lobos record, I pick it up. And this Mofi pressing right here sounds fabulous. Produced by T-Bone Burnett, yeah. I mean, this is great. $20, I'll do that all day long. All day long. Yeah, really fantastic. I don't have a lot of Mofi stuff, but when I see it, I will pick it up. especially if it's cheap. Next. Bought a later stereo pressing of this next record back in my Jazz Grails video. And just the other day, found this original mono, yeah. 1962's Coltrane record on Impulse with that original Impulse label. This is mono record, A21. As I mentioned before, I have this later stereo. Covers are slightly different colors, as you can see. This is on that later Impulse label. This one is near mint. This one is probably just makes it into VG Plus, I would say. The cover is really, really nice. The record, fairly quiet. It's a fantastic record. Pay attention to Elvin Jones on this because he's absolutely blowing minds behind the drum kit. Coltrane, full shred, like just playing fast. Great, great record. Early Impulse, not the first Coltrane Impulse release, but one of them. Here's the deal: $8. $8. Paid more for the later one, but $8 on this one. Big time score, yeah. $8. Coltrane plays brilliantly. Elvin Jones, he's just brilliant in general. So you've got Elvin Jones on drums, Jimmy Garrison on bass, McCoy Tyner on piano, and Coltrane on the tenor saxophone. That's right. Fantastic record. That might be one of my best finds of all time for $8, really. I mean, it's not, Monk's Music I found for $3.99, so that pretty much still reigns supreme. Speaking of great finds, Nina Simone, I Put a Spell on You. That's right. On Philips. It's a stereo pressing, original pressing of the record on Philips. Look at that label. Very cool. I have the Acoustic Sound Series pressing of this record. Here it is. Very, very nice. This thing sounds amazing. But it is on this Verve label for some reason. I don't know why they didn't do the Philips label. I don't know. Maybe they didn't have the rights to that or something. That said, I was super stoked to find this at the comic book shop. I did pay $30 for it, so I paid up a little bit. It's a fairly valuable record, but it's pretty nice. Nina Simone, a true American original. That's right, one of the greatest artists of the 20th century, without a doubt. Trademark vocal style, beautiful piano playing. If you don't have a lot of Nina Simone, you need to change that right away. A very important artist in any collection. Yes, I'm a multiple pressings guy. I buy the same record a lot. That said, when I see an original Nina Simone record for $30, yeah, I'm going to buy it. And I'm just super stoked on that. That's a beautiful record. Feeling Good is on there. I Put a Spell on You. Those are like hit songs off the record. So there's a bunch of awesome tunes on there, and it's just fantastic. So next, last but not least, Thelonious Monk plays Duke Ellington. That's right. I love this cover. Kind of got this jungle scene on the front with the lion down here eating like a large lizard. This is not the original cover, but it's the one I prefer. Yeah, this is on a blue Riverside label, Deep Groove mono. Paid $12 for this. Somebody got overzealous in the cleaning process and did rub off a bit of the outer label here. But the record is pretty nice, and I'm glad to have it. I didn't have this one. Typical Monk. It's Kenny Clark on drums, Oscar Pettiford on bass, and Monk on piano. Monk basically holding down the shop by himself. No horns, just Monk playing lots of fantastic Ellington arrangements. There's a fantastic version of Caravan on here. This is a beautiful sounding record, and super glad to have it. Monk plays Duke Ellington. I'm super stoked out about this Coltrane and Ellington release that's supposed to happen sometime this year. So Thelonious Monk plays Duke Ellington. Nina Simone's I Put a Spell on You. Coltrane, yeah. Los Lobos, By the Light of the Moon. Mofi. Wes Montgomery's Bumpin'. And Ken Nordine and the Fred Katz Group Word Jazz. Yes. I'm sitting here today with a bit of a Dan Electro. Yeah, that's right. If you haven't checked out any of my music, please do so. It's available on all streaming platforms and here on YouTube. The band is Condors in the System. That's right. Got the t-shirt on today. If you haven't seen that, yeah. Do have a merch shop. It is linked in the comments. You could get the Vinyl Finds 100 Lucky Vinyl Cat. You could get the Tribute to Inglewood Cliffs shirt. You could get the Plastilite logo shirt. You could get this beautiful Condors in the System shirt, which has a skull with a vacuum tube plugged into his head. Yeah, at least go check out the music and follow us on YouTube and Spotify. And please like, subscribe, tell a friend, leave some comments down below. I have tons more things that we need to talk about, records to show, and it's all coming up very soon. So until we meet again, that's right, folks, Bob out.